bird gets its name from its spoon-shaped beak, like this over here, and they walk on the side of the mud and they scoop up fish that come in from high tide or low tide from the intercoastal. Today's example, they can come in from low tide, high tide, and they can either get stuck in the mud, or if it's high tide, they swim over the mud, and they can be in by the roseate spoonbill bird, or they can be nibbled on by both of these crabs.
I did mine on why the mangroves need the mud. The mangroves need the mud to help the trees grow. And there's these things called stilt roots, and they grow up over the mud, and then they can grow inside the mud instead of it, because it's using it as soil. And mud skippers, they sit on top of sticks, and they blend in, so any animals that come by can't see them or eat them, and they have eyeballs that pop out of their heads so they can see the food that they're going to eat, and then when they see it, they just get off the stick and go eat it. And then water rats, we've seen none here, but there's some in like Australia, but they swim in like the water but it's only when it's high tide they'll swim over the water, or in the water, and they eat the small fish and the mud crabs and the fiddler crabs. And mud whelks are like snails. Snails use the mud whelks as shells. They're really shells, but they use them as like shells for themselves, and then once they grow out of the shell, you can keep them.
I'm going to tell you about how the mud forms. It's formed mainly by like organic material, such as the tree branches or fish getting stuck in the mud and dying. When they decompose, they become soil, and the water will oversaturate that soil and turn it into mud. It's really cool how that mud is made up of things that have died, but it keeps everything else alive.
It's the circle of life.
Do you guys have questions?